Hello guys, Dello304 here. Today we're going to be doing a little repair, but before I do that I want to tell you guys a little story. About a week ago I ordered a 32GB iPhone 5S. Well, I didn't order it, but I got it off Craigslist. And basically what was going on with it, I got it for a pretty good deal, and the actual back assembly here, or like the the rear unibody case, is actually in really great shape. But the actual, well, yeah, hold on. As you can see, the unibody case is in great shape. It's a 32 gig AT&T. It was the only one on Craigslist, so I had to get this one. But the thing was, see if I can go get the old display here. The old display actually had a big chip in the top, right there at the top. You can see that. This is the old display assembly. So I ordered a new display and battery for this thing from iFixit. But the thing is, with my mail, where I live, my mail system is so stupid. So I had really bad timing. I came home today, I got the screen in, but not the battery. I was like, what the hell? So I went down there 2 or 3 times. I went down there once, like 30 minutes later, the mail was there, like the, letter mail and stuff. But the battery wasn't there, so I was like, what the hell? So I went back upstairs. I figured, okay, this thing isn't coming today. I'll just forget the video, and I'll fix the screen on the phone, and I will, just forget the video. I don't really care. So I did that, and I just did that, and so I checked the tracking again, and I noticed that it said delivered, like, literally about 5 minutes ago. So I was like, what the hell? The way my mail system works here is pretty stupid. Why don't they just deliver all the packages at the same time? Either way, that's irrelevant. It has the new display on now. It's fully functional. But I turned the phone off. But the new display is in great condition. This display, the old one, also had a dead pixel up in this area, and the oleophobic coating is completely gone, as you can see. So I can fingerprint smudge this up pretty well. And I think that was it. That was the only reason that I decided to replace the display. But anyway, the display replacement, it was kind of a long process, so I guess I didn't want to really make a video of it anyway. But I had to remove all the earpiece and camera and stuff and the home button, transfer it over to the new LCD panel. That was a royal pain in the ass. I have pretty big hands here, so working with that tiny stuff is actually not very easy for me. But I ended up doing it, and it works completely fine. But finally, now that I have the battery, we're going to go ahead and do an install real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down here. I'm going to get my iFixit toolkit and my iFixit toolkit here and the iSclack for safely opening the phone here. So there's that. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first I'll open this box, I guess. So I ordered the whole battery kit. Mainly the only reason I did that is because it comes with the new adhesive strips, which are right here, to install the battery on, because you can't really reuse the strips. Otherwise, it comes with a brand new spudger, which I actually kind of needed. It also comes with a few screwdrivers and stuff, but I'm not going to use those because I have the whole iFixit kit back here. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and open the phone, and we'll take a look at what's inside. I'm not going to do like a fancy time lapse or anything. There's no point in that. I'm just going to get the phone open, and we will take a look at it. So using this iSclack is actually very easy. You just take the 2 pentalobe screws down from the bottom. Whoops, I'm doing this upside down, so I have no idea how to hold this. Basically, you take the 2 pentalobe screws out from the bottom, then you kind of just pull on this thing, and it snaps it right apart. It's actually really nice and easy. Then you just kind of pull the suction cups off from each side here, and the whole thing comes off. From there, you can God, I really don't know how to do this. From there, you can open the... let me reposition the camera. This is ridiculous. Okay, so that's a little better, I guess. So from here, you can open the screen. There's this little booby trap right here. You basically just want to take a little spudger. Then you pull this little bracket off, which just comes out like that. Then you can go ahead and pull... Well, the connector actually pulled itself off, so that's cool. From there, you lift the screen 90 degrees. You can get a view of, obviously, the inside of the phone here. This is the component we'll be replacing. But to make my life a little easier, I'm going to remove the display. Again, I've already done this like 2 times. So, anyway, I'm going to remove these 4 screws right, holding this bracket on. I'm going to pull the display, and we're going to get to the battery. So I'll get to that in a second. Alright, so moving on here, I'm going to take my spudger, and I'm going to try to make sure I'm not in the way here. I'm going to remove these display cables, which I've done many times already. So move these, and the whole display assembly comes off. Let me zoom out here. And as you can see, this is the display assembly for the iPhone 5S. This stuff was the, well, I actually have to say this part was actually the most tedious. It was the hardest because that houses the camera, or that has the camera, the earpiece, the proximity sensor, and the ambient light sensor all in one. Those are all on one cable, and heating this up with a, well, I used a blow dryer, but heating them up and getting this thin cable off without tearing it was kind of challenging, but I got it all off and back together on the new display. The home button I've done multiple times on other iPhones, so this was pretty simple for me. And yeah, so there is the new display assembly. So I'm going to go ahead and set that over here, and we'll get to the battery. Now there are a couple of strips. I'm not actually exactly not exactly sure how to get those out of there. That's why I'm going to pull up iFixit. But there are two strips down here that you can cut, and then you pull like a 3M strip, and it just should come off pretty cleanly. So I'm going to go ahead and look that up on iFixit because I've actually never done a 5S before. Battery replacement, so I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're going to remove the small battery connector, at least for now. So I'm going to zoom in again. We're going to lift up this connector here. So it's literally that easy, it just comes right out. Alright, so for the adhesive strips, all you have to do is run your spudger through here and try to get them up. Alright, so this comes out just like this. You're going to want to, okay, I'm going to pull it up a little for demonstration. Whoops. You see how these two are different, separate strips? Well, you're going to want to cut this right here. That's where your scissors come in. So I'm going to grab my pair of scissors, and I'm going to cut that strip right down the middle. So, okay, it's as simple as that. So now what you do is you just carefully pull the battery strips up kind of around the battery. I'm going to experiment with this and see if I can do it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm getting it. So you just kind of pull the tab around the battery. And you kind of just pull it out here. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Just kind of pull this adhesive strip out, and it tore. Crap. I'll keep working on it. This is kind of not that easy. Okay, so that did not go quite to plan. As you can see, the adhesive strips are still kind of here, which I might or might not leave on. I'll use the new ones, why not? But basically what happened is both strips ended up tearing. I had to use heat and prying to remove the old battery, which is out and unpunctured, so I'm not dead, which is great. So I'm going to remove these old adhesive strips and we'll install the new battery. Okay, so I got the old adhesive strips off. That also wasn't too hard, but yeah. I got the new adhesive strips stickied on, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take out the new battery from its enclosure. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and open this up. Take the new battery out. So you can see, brand new iPhone 5S battery. Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel this pink stuff off. We're going to stick the battery in real quick. So that goes down there like that. This goes just like that. So as you can see, there you go. Push it down a little bit. Doesn't need a whole lot of force. We go ahead and reattach our battery cable here. So, it doesn't want to stay, does it? And there we go. New battery installed. I'm not sure why it has these white marks on it. That's weird, but yeah, new battery is installed. New bracket is on. Well, not the new bracket. Now we're going to put the display back on, and we'll see if this repair was a success. Alrighty, so I put the display back together and I booted the phone real quick just to show you that we are working. It is working. We have 46%, and it works. So there we go. Alrighty, and as you can see, this was a completely successful repair. The phone is now fully functional. Brand new battery, brand new screen. Sorry I didn't get to film the screen replacement, but you guys probably know how that goes. So there you go. I now have basically a like new iPhone 5S. Sweet. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.